You're not allowed to continue looking for dice. We're on air. We're on the airwaves.
Ah!
Don't just right. Okay. Hello. Hello. We are indeed back for another exciting episode of Dragon Ball. No, Star Wars D&D.
What?
No.
Oh god, we're gonna be here for years.
Yeah, this is the one piece of D&D like campaigns.
We're going to retirement, guys.
Yeah.
I'll kill them all before it gets anywhere.
All right, Alex, check your boost. Guy.
Yeah, to be fair, you'll have killed everybody in the Star Wars universe by the time we get to the number of episodes that One Piece has.
Oh no, just the party.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, fair enough. Rocks fall, you will die.
This cave.
The Death Star turns up and blows up the planet.
Alex, when you have the chance, check your blue sky.
I was a double, triple agent.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously there's been some interesting things happened in the previous couple of episodes.
Yes. Oh,
you had to flee a planet with the Empire kind of hot on your heels. And now you're kind of in a very similar if different place. Like it's very much a similar feel to it, considering like obviously the Empire doesn't have a big presence out here, and the criminal gangs kind of run the planet. Although there is actually a centralized government here, so you're lucky there. Yeah. But after disposing of your
Alex's ASMR
yes, I know.
Session.
After disposing of your Lambda shuttle, that was kind of a big giveaway of who you were. You were on the hunt for a new ship. And that's where we pick up in the junkyard. So, that's something I actually didn't do, was look up a bunch of different Star Wars ships. Okay. So I will be doing my best to improvise on these as you go about. What do you guys want to do?
I'm putting away dice.
Well, yes, obviously you want to put away dice because you've got 3 billion.
Commit die.
Commit die, okay. In any manner?
On somebody.
On somebody. Well, you might have that chance later, we're not sure. So, obviously, you've been to a scrapyard where he told you that you guys are probably a little bit short of funds to grab a ship. So you might need to go and find some form of money-making scheme.
They're a bank.
Well, you would imagine so. This is one of the larger trade cities on the planet, so there's probably a bank somewhere to your south.
I propose we rob a bank.
Is it pal that was my first thought? I went right. I was gonna go right. Balaclava's on.
No contacting like a guild or anything for bounties or anything like that. Straight to crime.
Crime pays, right, guys? Yeah. That's the famous phrase.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Right, always bit. I suggest we look for some sort of actual bounty and actually like do a job, rather than let's get arrested by the Empire immediately. Let's bring all the attention we just escaped from back to us.
I am the Empire.
I am the Force. I am all the Sith. I am all the Jedi.
Actually on his Emperor Palpatine route there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I take you guys make your way south back into the main area of the city, past all like the junkyards and outskirts, to try and find somewhere you could pick up a bounty.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Go.
So, moving down sort of like the outskirts, it's kind of just like people living here. There's not too much in the way of like big towers or lots of traffic going through here. It's more sedate. Moving towards the center of the city, this takes about half an hour to get to anywhere resembling Nar Shaddaa where you left. Obviously, towers aren't as big. You can actually see the floor of the planet. So it's a little bit different. But you do see that there is bright sort of neon lighting lining this one street. And you assume that there are quite a few cantinas, gambling dens, and various mostly legal practices going on.
My favorite.
Mostly.
Mostly legal.
We
All
do
right.
have a bit of crime.
Mm.
Okay, well let's have a look then. Let's go around and discover what to do.
Hello there, Nomi. Thank you for redeeming that.
Oh, I like you.
Right. Yeah. Those of you who can read like Galactic Basic can tell most of these places. That's kind of the primary language that's used here. There's a couple of cantinas, 3 gambling dens, one of which, if I get back, I'm going to lose cameras for a moment, but where are we going? What's the thing? Why are my notes so disorganized? Here we go, that's where it is. The Chance Cube is the name of that gambling den, and there's a couple of cantinas dotted around as well. One of them is Racist Cantina, and the other one is Cantina Tiller.
Sister Cantina.
Racist.
No, you assume it's the name of the owner. His name is Race, and then there's an apostrophe.
Oh, racist. Okay. It's not like just racist.
Well, I mean, you don't know.
Yeah, find out. Find out the hard way.
Mm.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Astro, you. Can you give us a sound test, please?
That was nothing.
Test.
There you go. You were muted there.
No, I wasn't. It's when I speak, and then
How's that?
rarely picks that up.
And turn my volume
Only
up
picks
to
up my voice
well,
instead of background noise.
and Alex's.
Right, let's try that. That should work better.
Go.
Alright, I'm gonna deafen again quickly.
What you doing, Nomi? Okay. So, which of these fine establishments picks your eye?
I think we go to the races and see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Going to the races. Okay. It's sort of like a
Let's go.
and it's lights out and we're off.
Oh, let's go! We're having a good time.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There's no race where they just talk like that.
You can hear that there is some form of engine noise. You're not clear whether it's like swoop bikes or pod racing or anything like that. But there is some noise coming from inside the cantina once you get over to it.
Yeah.
Walking inside, it's sort of, it's not run down or anything, but it's dark enough. And it's sort of like dark greyish metal lined as the walls, and very utilitarian basically, right? Rather than anything fancy or higher end.
Okay.
And there's a couple of guys behind the bar, and then on the big hollow table, sort of just off the centre of the room, there is a pod race being broadcast.
Now this is pod race.
Now this is pod racing.
Pod racing. Yeah. I wanna go to that pod racing table and see what's going on.
It's just a big hollow table in the centre of the room.
Big kind of table.
It's just being broadcasted. You can imagine that some people have put bets on it and cheering on the one they've bet for.
Betting table.
Not in here.
I'm in.
There's not a betting table in here. You can imagine there'd probably be one
Did
in
somebody say betting?
in the gambling house.
S4
S4, I will spin your wheel so you shut up.
Yeah, you can imagine there's probably a betting table for live events in the gambling house. That's a little bit further down the road on the other side. But yeah,
There's a big display. And
Yeah,
it
big
says
display,
for-
couple of booths around the edges, general tables, stools along the bar, your standard affair.
Okay, cool.
All right.
What does someone else want to do? Yes. I'm happy to just sort of go to the bar and do shit and see if I can talk to anyone or what. Because we can talk to people and find out who like the most suspicious characters are. Like, hey, do you know people are looking for stuff and things?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
While that's happening, I kind of want to sort of grab a drink from the bar, sort of, and sort of like just keep an eye on like the characters, see if anyone's standing out.
Yeah, you go over to the bar. Do you get a drink or anything, or are you just standing there?
Yeah, I'll get a drink.
Yeah, you get. Well, what style of drink would you like? You want something like akin to a beer, or like a wine, or a more
Let's go with something akin to a whiskey.
a whiskey? Okay. The bartender grabs a bottle down off of like it's not the top shelf stuff. He doesn't know you. He's not giving you the top shelf yet. But it's sort of like
Makes
middle shelf area, and it's like he picks up a bottle. You can't see inside it. It's like a metal bottle. Unscrews the cap and pours out a vibrant green liquid
Okay.
into a small sort of like tumbler style glass and slides it over to you.
Been airing it for a few days.
I'll take it, and then how many credits?
That is 5 credits.
Give him 5 credits. Where are my credits?
Where are my credits? There they are.
You guys should have a
Okay.
decent amount.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't remember where they were on the sheet.
Oh, we have a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
How
have
many
quite a
credits was that?
bit.
Yeah, but it's still not enough for a ship.
How much
No.
was it again?
5. Right, according to Star Wars lore, 25,000 credits won't even get you a hyperdrive.
Mm.
Right, that's from episode 1, but we're not working on that.
Well, you have introduced pod racing.
Yeah.
So I have
Mhm. Yeah, we're getting the episode 1 vibes out of here. You're going to meet Jar Jar next.
to- oh god, no! Get it!
Okay.
Why did they all just open fire? I don't know.
Beats me. But yeah, you take a sip of the liquid, and yeah, it burns. All right, but it's got
Is it one of those ones where it's the nice slow burn down your face?
yeah, it goes like it's soft on the tongue. It's like caramel on the tongue, and then once it gets like down into the back of your mouth and into your throat, it starts like a slow warm burn.
Try this drink for fucking real. What is this? Sorry, I like my whiskies.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
You know how many times we've been to Dublin? Like
Yeah, many.
Okay.
too
Many.
many times.
Too many.
Moving on, I'd like a perception check from you, Nomi, because you're looking around for anyone. Well, you're just generally looking in the bar and seeing what's up with the people. What?
Where's the big boy?
The big boy.
Nat 20.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment.
Wow.
So you can come over and look if you want as well.
That's fine. I trust you. We will.
Not expecting that off the bat. Holy
It's
shit.
hopefully that's a sign of things to come.
Why your 20s? What is this?
So,
Don't jinx it now.
Reese, Alex, you were getting a drink as well.
Hmm.
Any particular type of drink you were looking for, or?
I just look at the pure enjoyment of whatever Unamunga's having and going, I want that.
Oh, God, my fucking mate.
He does dutifully the same stuff, and yeah, 5 credits.
Fucking 5 credits.
And you were going to ask something, weren't you? You said you were going to talk to the bartender, maybe see if you could find.
Oh yes, I was gonna ask for some people to get jobs around here. Jobs.
He looks over
Jobs
at you.
and things.
It's a human man in his sort of like late 40s.
Yeah.
And he looks over at you, well, down at you.
I'm Daddy.
What type of jobs you looking for?
How would I just fun with the emphasis on fun.
There's not many jobs around here that'd be fun. I'm gonna need a little bit more
Okay.
info than that.
The stabbing variety.
Oh, bounties.
Yes.
Ah, right. You're not massively far away, actually.
I am from the floor.
Well, yeah.
Still this high.
If you go sort of like down the end of this street and then turn right and go on for like another 3 blocks, there's like a guild, and they might be handing out work for bounties and stuff like that. They're always needing more hands.
Have a name of this guild?
I do. One moment, let me check my notes. Where are we at? It's named after the city of Walport, so it's Walport Guild.
Walport Guild. No way, you're not charged.
Oh, rip.
Wall, what was it? Wall?
I will Walport. I will get you the spelling one moment. Nope, don't have that. Apparently, I don't have the spelling.
Okay, we'll go off whatever I know what that's.
Whatever. It's WOL Port.
WOL.
Yes.
I like how it sounds.
No, I put it as wall, as in.
No.
No, I figured it wasn't going to be as such.
Never.
Never. Right, Walport. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
Right.
And I drink it, and also for that lovely burn.
It's the lovely burn and the like caramel taste on your tongue. Surprisingly nice, and it's not even viscous. It's just like a water consistency. So, back to your natural 20, Nomi.
Yeah.
Looking around, you see sort of like 5 or 6 people who are very invested in the pod race. Obviously, they've put money on it. A couple of people that are just there for the drinks, maybe, or passing interest in the pod race, and a couple of people who are playing holo chess on a table in the corner. There is one person who does attract your attention as not necessarily a casual goer of a cantina. He's sort of off in a corner on his own, and doesn't really appear to be like you study him for like a minute or so, and he doesn't really take a sip of his drink at all. But he seems to just be watching people.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of keep an eye on him, like casually keep an eye on him, see sort of what he's going to be doing, like if he clocks us slot or anything.
Yeah, sure thing.
I want to do that for about 10-15 minutes, and then I'll probably sort of
Don't drop my dice immediately.
grab one of these fucks and be like, hey, there's someone of potential interest here. But I'm gonna hold off that first.
Tragedy.
Oh, he lost a dice.
Yeah.
Dice.
My torch.
Does I need a hand?
One under the desk. Don't know where. It's dark coloured
Oh,
dye
no.
as well.
Oh no!
Got it. There we go. Ugh. Okay. That's his role. Okay, so yeah. He's sort of just, it seems like he could be people watching, but he's a little bit more like he's staring a little bit more intently than someone who would be doing that.
Okay.
Right. And from here you can only sort of really tell which rate what species he is. You can't tell any like discerning features or anything like that.
Okay.
But what you do,
What species is he?
yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Considering I can tell that much.
The right one. It appears he is a Zabrak.
Right.
So,
Oh, hell yeah.
it's the same race as Darth Maul, but he doesn't have the tattoos or like the red and black skin, like because those are tattoos. He seems a little bit more pale.
Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting.
But yeah, we'll come back to that in a moment. Anyone else? What are you doing? What are you doing, Reese and Super?
I want to know what the man's doing.
You haven't
Well,
clocked the
Zabraks
man.
all over the gaff. What?
I'm the one who's seen him.
Unless you'd like to roll a perception.
Because I've not told anyone
Yeah.
about him yet.
Yeah, Nomi has not let spill.
Oh,
16?
shit. Oh, no.
16. You can see him over there, but he's not really raising any suspicion to you. He's just a guy sitting in the corner.
He's just a guy.
Where's my shit? There we go. My God.
Allowed.
Perception, you say?
He is.
There it is. 6.
That's a no from me. That's a no, Chief.
Oh no.
So yeah, you're just like looking around the place, and you just see there's some people enjoying the pod race. Some that are looking quite intently at it. A couple of others just having their drinks, and some hollow chests in the corner. But yeah, S4, you do notice the guy, but he doesn't scream anything weird. All right, that was a high DC. Nomi got the natural 20.
Mm.
Wow. Nice.
First roll of the day.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you
Yeah.
guys to notice him yet.
Well, we're good at this.
Well,
Apparently.
you're a DM. Dice rolls can be unpredictable.
Yeah, that's why I set the DC high. So I was expecting like maybe one of you would get him, or if that, like none at all.
What was the set DC?
The DC was 18.
Oh,
Oh.
It's high, but that's still fairly kind of.
It's
fair.
it's doable for anyone with a couple of plus points into perception.
yeah.
But for anyone who's just your average Joe, it's difficult. Yeah, so after watching him for like a few minutes, Nomi, it seems like he's noticed you noticing him.
He sees me
And I looked at him. Yeah, exactly.
And he looked at me.
And I looked at him.
I want to do something akin to the. I think it's in Wall Street where it's from. I'm not too sure, but like Leonardo DiCaprio is the meme of him raising his
No,
drink.
that's
what
Great
I've
Gatsby.
never seen the film.
That is
is Great
the
Gatsby.
Never seen that either.
That's the Great Gatsby. This one. That meme.
Oh yeah, I know that gif. It's
Yeah, that one.
yeah, just never seen the films.
He looks away down into his drink. He does not reciprocate the motion.
Yeah,
Didn't know.
staring at him for the past
Thing.
15 minutes.
No, I've been trying to be sort of like not like intensely staring, but kind of like looking around, sort of keep an eye on him.
Cue the montage of Unamungus trying to not be suspicious.
Alex, if you could draw this, I'd be very, very happy. But I just want like a picture, like just like a quick like storyboard animation of Una's character noticing the Zabrak, zooming in on each of their faces, and then Una lifting the drink, and the Zabrak looking down in his glass.
Uncomfortable.
Right, that'd be fantastic. I want that as an animation.
There you go. Also,
Look,
because I got
okay.
my light on, like you can actually see me reacting and moving in the background now. kind
That
of.
can be arranged.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right.
Yeah, so as he sort of like has averted his eyes and sort of, I'm going to assume he's kind of done the whole liquid, act natural, act natural, look down at your drink, ignore them, act natural kind of thing.
A little bit more confident about it, but yeah, that style of thing.
So pretty much it's giving the whole thing of a little like a oh shit moment sort of on his
It's a little bit
part.
of I'm not here to be noticed part.
Okay, who is of us lot who's near me? I know Alex is also at the
Alex
bar.
is at the bar. S4, you haven't told me where you've been standing yet.
I'm at the bar as well.
You're at the bar, and then Bashi.
I would also probably go and bing chill with all the people.
You're with the pod racing people, aren't you? You're looking at the.
Yeah, I'll sort of lean my head over to Babik and S4 and say, just as a little note, what race was he again?
Zabrak.
The Zabrak in the corner there. He's a bit interesting. He knows I've seen him. He knows I've been looking at him. He's acting sort of. Sure, you saw me raise my glass towards him. It's like he's kind of acting nonchalant, not wanting to be seen. So, I go talk to him.
What?
Go and shout at him.
Sorry, I was having a beer. What were you saying?
He's coming in, it's good as beers and all.
Mhm.
I'll go right. That and I try and be nonchalant and go that guy. You know,
That guy.
that guy over there.
Well, that one just over there, yes.
Are you drinking beer
Yeah.
from a mug?
No, it's Pepsi.
Why are you drinking Pepsi from a mug?
Not
How
sponsored.
British do you want to be?
What the
Fuck off,
fuck?
leave me alone. Fuck off, leave me alone. How about that? It's my damn business. That's what that is.
Okay. So you nonchalantly acknowledge you've seen the guy.
Yes.
Right.
I go right. So, what am I supposed to be doing about this, Una?
Not you, me. Should I go and talk to him?
Of course.
Well, it'd be
Depends
awkward
if he's
after
up back
staring at
around.
him for 15 minutes. Yeah.
He's got a drink with him already, doesn't he?
He does already have a drink, you can see.
You can't. Yeah. Don't buy him
I'll
another
go-
drink.
I'll go sit opposite him at his table. Assuming he's at a table.
He is at a booth in the corner, yes.
Just
I'll
don't
go
be
sit
weird
It's sort of
about
like,
it.
think like circular table with seating in, or like a wider circle or like semicircle around it. So yeah, he's kind of sat just like off to one side on the bench of the booth, and you come sit down on the opposite side of that, and he looks up at you a little bit, sort of
Hi.
looks back into his drink.
Meanwhile, he's in a monologue. This fucking girl.
If you'd like to roll an insight.
Yeah.
Why are they
Right,
following
he's
me?
kind of got some body language going on right now.
It's
Hi.
Like, Nomi's come in, Rikered over a chair. Right.
Oh, William Riker
Yeah.
over the chair. Hi.
Not quite, not nat 20, but it's a 19.
You can tell that you're making him uncomfortable, not in the terms of like he's nervous or anything like that. He just doesn't want to have anyone notice him at all, or be around him.
Rikers over chair. Sorry, adding to the
Also-
animation note.
I want to sort of sit in there and sort of like try and look at like just act like very natural in my regard and be like, if you're trying to hide, you're doing a bad job of it, by the way.
Well, someone's getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Bye-bye, Una.
He
I'm
looks
getting stabbed again.
he looks up at you at this point. And he says, "Who are you?"
Nobody wondering why you're being so obvious.
Obvious about what?
Not wanting to be seen.
It's at this point, Nomi, you feel the barrel of a blaster being pressed into your hip.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, it's a circular booth, right?
Yes, he's got it underneath the table and it's pressed like...
Okay, I was gonna say, in my brain that is very much like, is there a third person here or something?
Under the table, holding a little blaster.
Yeah, there's just a little, like, Ugnaught under the table holding a blaster pistol.
Permission to roll perception, see if I can see this, or...
Yeah, you can absolutely roll perception. You're kind of, like, paying attention to what Nomi's doing anyway, so...
no, 6.
That's a no.
What is my perception?
While this is happening, how
Yeah.
long, so how big, ignoring the table, how big is the gap between from one seat to the other seat for, like, the angle where I'll sort of be sat?
So-
He's able to sort of poke my hip with a gun. Or a
So-
blaster.
Blaster, it probably comes about that far off of his hand. Right. And he's got his arm sort of underneath the table like this, and you can see the blaster, right, in your hip.
Okay.
That's a 10 from me. I've definitely not.
So I'm kind of sat, because, hey, I can actually be seen. I'm sat like this. I'm just going to casually...
Onto what?
onto his legs. Wait, close as I can get to his legs as possible to then kind of gradually push on his arm.
He immediately says, move and I'll shoot.
Move and I'll break your arm.
Okay! Can I re-roll, because I got a 10 on the perception? To see
No, that is your 10. You can see them talking, you can't hear what they're talking about.
Can't hear. Okay. Okay, Una's dead. We're held the funeral tomorrow. Okay, I don't know. Una, you're on your own, buddy.
Oh, I know. I have a plan.
Yeah.
You have a plan?
Hold on.
Excuse me? There was a plan?
I'm winging it, plan, but there's a plan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not a plan. That's a conspiracy of a plan.
I did warn you. I've gone full chaos mode right now.
For God's sake, we're all gonna die.
But yeah, you currently have a blaster pressed into you, ready to be shot at moment's notice.
Name's Una. My plan immediately went out the window.
Oh look, the plot! There it goes.
I've never done this before. Give me a chance, okay?
I didn't expect this to go this way. Like, what the fuck?
So my imagination, if it's correct, you've put your legs on the man. He's
No.
got a gun.
They tried to, and the guy said, "If you move, I'm going to shoot you."
I feel like my feet sort of just kind of resting on the edge of the cushion then at this point.
Your feet are down on the floor still because you started to move, and then he said, "Like, if you move, I'm going to shoot you."
So am I able to sort of swivel around, so I'm swinging my feet up onto the cushion, sort of like not onto him, but sort of I'm literally full on lying on the thingy.
You may try, but there is a chance he will shoot you.
I'm gonna test it out by moving sort of to cross my legs underneath the table, see if he flinches.
Okay.
So it's just simple crossing of my legs.
He doesn't even break eye contact.
Then I shall swim around and swim my
And
legs
she
up
shoots you.
You moved.
I moved my legs away from him.
Do I hear this? Do I hear the blaster?
Yes.
It's rather loud, and the entire cantina swivels around to what the commotion is. I'm going to roll to hit. So basically, he was confident enough in what you were doing by just crossing your legs that he didn't even like move or flinch or anything. But the moment you tried to like angle your body a different way, that's when he got him.
Because if you do like that sort of action, he's thinking, oh, going for a gun.
Yeah.
Probably.
So,
I may have fucked up.
5. Does a 15 hit?
Anything. Yes, 15 hits.
And that is 7 points of, blaster damage. Alright, and at this point, he gets up from the table, pushing the table onto you. He's going to try and make a strength check for that. It's okay. It's an 11.
That's him pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing the table onto you to try and trap you there. And he makes a dash for the door.
Okay.
During that,
I would like everyone to roll initiative to see for this.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, can I have a reaction?
You can.
As he's pushing the table, I want to try and do a reaction where I can grab his wrist.
Yes, because I'll give you basically the attack of opportunity since he's trying to get away from you.
Yeah, I want to sort of try and grab his wrist.
So,
that's a
strength, athletics check from you. And it'll be an acrobatics from him.
athlete.
That's okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh. That is 17 minus 1, so 16.
Ooh, it's even.
Ooh.
We go again. Okay, that's slightly better.
It's a 19, but 18 total.
Nomi.
-1.
I'm a -1.
But it's also equal.
Oh, for God's sake, stop being so good at this.
He has a +3 to strength. Right. I rolled a 13 on the first roll, a 15 on the second, and it's been equal both times.
16.
16 again. Okay, you get him. You get his wrist.
And I'm gonna yank him down and be like, "Where are you going so quickly?"
You manage to grab his wrist, but it only stops his progress rather than being able to drag him back towards you.
Okay. So he's technically grappled at this point because I got his wrist, right?
Yes.
So that would be
Right.
my action. I don't know.
Now, no.
Action. That is me done.
No. It was a reaction, Nomi. You only get the one thing anyway. But we'll now roll initiative.
I've already rolled mine.
Okay, let me roll for this guy.
Oh shit! I get +3. Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, his initiative isn't bad. Right, can I have 25 to 20? Anybody?
20.
20 for Nomi. 15 to 20.
17.
17 for
Wait.
Mavic. And then he gets a 15. Uh, 10 to 15.
Hello, I'm on 10.
10 for Bashi.
And I have to pee.
Alright. And then 5 to 10.
What did you get in your initiative, Liam?
3.
3.
3. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. Start as we mean to carry on. Okay.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Nomi, you're up first.
All right. So, do I think?
I don't, unfortunately, have a map prepared for this one.
Oh, you have an owlbear.
No, I don't. Not for this one.
I see.
I am going to cast minor defibrillation.
And that
Because I'm
does.
holding on to him. So it's instantaneous. You generate a static charge that can aid or harm a creature you touch. Make a melee tech attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 light damage. If the target is a living creature that has 0 hit points, it immediately gains 1 death saving throw success instead of taking damage.
Okay.
So
You just get out the defib pads and go on him.
yeah. So oh wow, is that actually my modifier for that shit? Fuck, okay.
He is at disadvantage because you're grappling him.
What's 6 plus 18?
24
24 to hit.
hits.
What are my rolls?
What are your rolls?
I'm going to confiscate that die.
No,
Yeah, please.
it's finally being nice to me. Wait, I'm gonna get a nat one.
Too powerful.
Yeah,
That's the
Nomi has
question.
become too powerful. Can't allow this.
It makes a nice fucking change, though. No, that's a D12.
Yeah, it makes a nice change to the prison fight where Nomi was just like having the naked gunfight between Leslie
One
Nielsen and
guy.
like just stood like opposite each
Meanwhile-
other 10 feet away and couldn't hit each other.
Okay,
Me and
I'm using a percentile because I can't find any of my actual D10s.
It's
I was
fine,
gonna
it's
say,
the
me
same
and Bella took
number.
out like 3 guys individually, and then
Yeah.
we came round and killed Bethan's guy.
50, so 5. 5 points of lightning damage.
He tenses up like immediately, and you can tell like it hurt, but he's continuing to try and pull away from you. Is there anything else?
Because it doesn't annoyingly say on here what is a bonus action. What would you class as a bonus action that I can do?
I don't know. I don't have your sheet.
Like unarmed thing.
You're not a monk, so no.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just sort of like dig my nails into him, try to keep him in place as best I can,
Yep.
and be like, "Hey, we're gonna have a chat outside."
Mm-hmm. All right. Up next is Mavik.
Are we using the thing?
Not the
I can
owlbear
see
this
where
time. I
things are.
do not have a map for this one. I wasn't expecting this.
You weren't expecting Nomi to know me.
I wasn't expecting Nomi to know. Like, I wasn't expecting the chaotic Nomi tonight. So
Right. So I see them both.
How it was today, you should have anticipated that the chaos would just unleash.
I turn around. I see them both. Yeah, I see the chaos that's happening.
Yeah. You see that Una has grabbed a hold of this guy's wrist. It's the one with the gun in it, with the blaster in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like shocked him somehow. But he's still trying to pull away from them.
Okay, excellent. What's that like here?
All right, they're pretty close. They're like 20 feet away.
Okay, I don't actually have one of those. I can't. That it was detonator. I was like, I don't actually have anything on me that would justify that. That's my tech casting. Also, let's not throw explosives in a very small area.
With a lot of people in it, yeah.
People in it, yeah. Let's not add to that. We'll do electroshock.
Okay.
We'll try and electroshock him from where I am.
Does it have a
I'm gonna
range?
jump off. I am going to jump off, sort of go towards him, and then just sort of grab him and shock him.
Okay, so you're just trying to bring him down with electricity.
Yep.
It's taser.
We're taser. Me and Una have gone. Stay down. Stay down.
Stop resisting.
I'm hoping.
Thank you for the follow.
I want this man.
Who was the follow? Let me have a look.
Follower.
I got a new follower.
Something.
Yeah, I missed it.
Legacy Damien.
Thank you for the follow, my friend.
That's a good name.
That's a good name. I like it.
Very good name.
My other screen was on the initiative board.
Took away from my spotlight. How dare it? No, okay.
There.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and tase him
Yep, sure thing.
with my skills. Let's see what this does quickly. Shock. Okay. Melee attack against a target. Your advantage on the attack roll if the target is made of metal or wearing armor. Okay, I don't think.
His armor is not metal.
Okay. Oh, so I'll just roll it on my tip power.
Can we cast 3 spells of fire, ice, and thunder? No, they're just trying to tase this guy at the moment.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
hello.
He's getting tased.
Is he?
16.
16.
16 add 5.
Oh, add 5. Yeah, absolute hits. 21 hits.
Stay.
So where are you grabbing him? Like, are you grabbing like his leg?
You could say the leg.
Do not. Do not.
Ball sack. No. No.
Or you're gonna grab his other arm.
I'll get his other arm and I'll just
Tase that as well.
Being tased by one arm, tased by the other arm. Yeah, I'll grab his other arm and I'll
roll damage.
shock him through that. So that is 1d8. He becomes shocked until the start of his next turn.
Oh, interesting. Let me have a look at what shock does. I've got the status effect somewhere.
That's a d4. That's not a d8. That's a d8. That is 8 points of lightning damage.
Jeez. Well, it's a little bit more than what I did.
A little bit more.
Conditions.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, he becomes shocked. I mean, he should have
Grappled,
become
incapacitated.
defibrillator.
SSS. Shocked. Here we go. Can't take reactions, and on its turn, a shocked creature can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both. So good stuff. You're sort of taking away his utility.
Yeah, well, double tasing the man does that.
Yeah. So 8 damage. So that's a total of 13 he's taken now. Yeah, you get a good purchase on his other arm. Please make just an athletics check to see if you can hold on.
Athletics.
Yeah, he's going to try and rip his hand away from you as well.
21.
Well, he's probably not going to do that. Oh, it's not bad, but it's not enough. Yeah, you've now got him by both arms, and he has been tased from both sides.
Don't resist me.
Love that.
He's just there like.
Right. It is now. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't think I can.
You've used movement and action. You've still got a bonus action if you want to use one.
Do I? Okay. What can I do with my at my normal skills? Oh. I can use a bonus action on my turn to choose one creature other than myself within 60 feet who can hear you. Basically, I'm going to give Nomi a D4.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Aptitude.
So that's a D4 to what?
Let me just double check. Creature can roll the die and add the number to roll to any one ability check, attack roll, or saving roll it makes.
Oh Jesus, it's all 3. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So it's essentially bardic inspiration.
Yeah, basically.
I've
a mini bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm tasing the man, and I've gone, what, fucking help.
Okay. Yeah, it is then now the guy's turn, the Zamrak's turn. He is going to use his action to try and break the grapple. So he's going to roll acrobatics again. Please roll please roll athletics, both you and Nomi, to try and hold on to him.
Yep. No, oh god, that's not.
Oh god, his rolls are terrible.
That's a 12 from me.
It might be enough.
10.
It's enough.
I love it.
Dear.
I love it.
Dude rolled a natural 5.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
+4, but 5 nonetheless.
That's fine. Oh, and that one. Well, no, not an unnatural one then.
No, as in like
5
it was 5 + 4, so 9 overall, but it was a 5 on the die.
I see. Ugh. Nasty.
So yeah, that's going to end his turn because he can't use his movement. He's grappled and he doesn't get a bonus action since you've shocked him.
He'll be unshocked next turn.
Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
Bashi, you're up.
Hey Leo, how far away is he?
About 20 feet.
Yeah, then I want to walk up to him.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my bonus action to become Sentinel style fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my normal action to cast Cloud Mind.
Okay.
So let me just get a bunch of pieces.
Mhm.
1. I roll 8d8.
Okay. What does this do? Is it going to put him into sleep paralysis or something?
Maybe.
I guess it depends on his current hit pool.
15.
Man's being shocked and engonced.
Mm-hmm.
5, 30, 37.
And what do I need to give you to see if
So-
it worked?
Just works.
Does it?
Starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the power falls unconscious.
Oh.
So I guess
You are
we
only
count.
unaffected if you are a droid or a construct.
I guess it counts up
And
to
it
his hit point pool.
Enemies. Yes. Or his current HP.
His current HP. His current HP is 34.
So he's sleepy.
He does whatever the spell says it does.
Starting with the creature affected by the power falls unconscious.
Oh, okay, yeah. You see his
I love
eyes roll back into his head as he slumps to the ground. You've still got hold of him, but he is like slumped in your arm now.
Just dead weight.
Damn. Damn, son.
Nice. That works out perfectly for what I was wanting. We can just drag him outside and be like, yo, what the fuck?
You lot need to be more careful. Starting
That's
bloody bar
not.
fights. We only just got here.
It was orange over here. Started the
And you
shit.
ran over and shocked the poor man.
I didn't
I'm
shoot.
all for a bit of brutality, but what the fuck?
Hey, started it.
No, he shot first. Oh god.
Oh,
McClunky.
they shot first.
Are you saying the Zabrak shot first?
Yes.
Not Han.
Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh,
So I had both my hands above the table. All I was doing was swinging my legs up to get comfy.
You made a sudden move, and he interpreted that as aggressive.
Yes. Yeah.
You're lucky it was a blaster and not a lightsaber. You
Yeah.
tried that. You have a fucking hole in you, mate.
Don't hole. Having a
Yeah,
hole.
you've now got an unconscious Zabrak in the middle of this crowded bar.
Okay, get him out.
Get him out.
The bartender turns around to you and goes, I'll be having none of that in here. Like, come back and do that again, you're bad.
Understandably so. We weren't expecting to do that. We're going to take him out of your hair, and I will be getting out of your hair too. Here's 10 credits for as an apology for the mess.
He shakes his head and just goes back to what he was doing, like 10 credits.
Did you take the 10 credits?
He did.
He takes it, but
It's like
he's like,
leaving a penny on the table.
Yeah, that's
Bruh.
like 2 drinks.
Yeah, and paying for the 2 drinks we spilled.
You paid for those already. Right.
Yeah, and
Una math, everyone. Welcome to Una math.
Trying to pay for a table with 10 credits. You know how expensive tables are?
Jesus Christ, man.
booming business. They can win on the gambling. It's
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
you
Education.
drag the Zabrak outside. I'm assuming it's... are you dragging him, Mavik?
Yeah, well, I've got
I'm
involved in
hoping.
this, haven't I?
Oh wait, shit! No, you're a little bunny, aren't you?
Una is going to be carrying
No.
most of the weight.
I'm dragging him out. It will be dragging. I'm not very strong.
Right. Like, on Una's side, it's just his feet that are dragging along the floor.
Mm.
On Mavik's side, his feet and knee are scraping on the ground.
I'm sort of dragging him, like, come on, getting him out.
But yeah. How long does the sleep last? Is it just till someone wakes him up?
Yeah,
years.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. I'm still
He's
extra in
asleep.
charge.
If the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to wake them,
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
or
Yeah.
if the power ends.
So how long does it
I
last?
assume-
How long does it normally last?
a minute.
So you've got a minute to drag him outside before he starts to come to.
Come on, get him out.
Right, can someone like I don't know, pound his arms or something and legs so he's not gonna do shit?
So you want to BDSM him?
Don't look at me, I'm not into that
No.
shit.
Really? The Sith seem like they would be into that.
I just go, what?
Just get him out of it. Come on, go, 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 go.
Open the door. That would be step one.
We have to.
There is no door at the moment, it's just a hole in the wall.
Okay. Shove him through the hole. Head first.
Well, yeah, you're dragging him, so yeah, you take him outside. Where are you going to go, though? There's like a couple of alleyways that might be okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna have to be an alleyway. Let's not have him in the open. Or look more sus.
Yeah, you take him like around to the left, and like two buildings along, like two establishments along. There's like an alleyway with some dumpsters down it. You could hide from prying eyes.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work.
Let's go after you BDSM the man.
Well, you haven't
Uh,
said that you've done it yet.
Well,
I
no,
can't. I don't want to let him go in case he fucking wakes up. I'm one of these.
Well, if you
you
got any
know.
rope or anything on you that you could tie him up, I haven't.
I whip my belt off and tie his hands with my belt.
Whoa, whoa, buddy.
With now loose trousers.
My robe belt, not my trouser belt, what the fuck?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you tie his hands so that he can't use them.
Oh yeah, I've got fiber cord cable.
That would do it. You could tie his legs.
Tie his legs.
Yeah. Sufficiently hog-tied. You drag him down an alleyway. And I'd say it's been about a minute at this point. He starts to come to. He looks...
Temptation to kind of go. It's very
Don't
strong.
knock him out again.
He's like pimp slapping back into unconsciousness.
Una, we're never gonna get anywhere.
But yeah, he looks up at you, not an ounce of fear in his eyes.
What's that about, buddy?
He looks up at you and spits in your face.
Okay, fine.
Right.
Has he got a gun on him?
I'm gonna sort of wipe it off my face and just gotta wipe it back on him. He's like, you can
Has he
have
got a gun on him?
Yeah, probably disarm him.
Yes, I took it
He
from his
did have a
hand.
blaster, and there appears to be a small vibro dagger in here, like in a holster on his boot.
I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take out this dagger from his boot. I'm keeping it.
Okay.
I'm gonna threaten with it first. I'm gonna go, right, you start talking.
I was just in the bar enjoying my drink, and
I
you guys
approached
came
him.
over to me.
I didn't come over to
Yeah,
you.
'cause
First
I
of all, I apologise for
I
my
wanted to
crazy
have a little
friend.
bit of a casual chat. That's all I wanted. I wanted to know what your deal was because he's interesting.
You do that to everyone who seems interesting. You must be insufferable.
Anyway,
I will reserve my
I'm trying
comment
to
for
work on
later.
it. I'm trying to work on it. It's still very. I'm not doing very well, but yes. Yes, I know I'm annoying, but I.
Matt Baker and Bashi are both like,
Nodding their head frantically.
right, okay. I put the vibro dagger away.
You better not be keeping that.
Anyway,
Well, you might not need it, it depends what you say.
Yeah, you might not need it. We'll see. We'll see. I have other ways. Anyway, you don't need those legs, right?
Not not
Not
doing
more
this again.
limbs. Not more limbs. This is not how this is going.
Hand.
Add some
We're cutting
limbs,
off the
like
arm.
legs.
It's the arm. I go right. So, I go to you and I go. So what do we do now? He literally was just having a drink. What do we do now? Tied
Well,
the
we
whole.
can't go fucking back into that bar again anyway.
But not with him. No, because he'll kick up a fuss again. So what's your genius plan?
I'm going to give you a little bit of information here, Nomi, if you can roll for it. You need to roll me a perception check for just when the fight started, the table spilled and everything on it. So can you make a perception and I'll give you more information? 19.
Rules tonight, holy fuck.
Yeah, I know, Jesus.
It's a miracle.
You didn't smell any alcohol in his glass when it spilled. Right. It was just a clear liquid. It may well have been water.
What were you drinking, buddy? Because you seem to not want to like alcohol. Yeah, we'll go with that sentence.
You can galactic basic.
Oh,
Speaking like Yoda. Right. He looks up and he's like, I was just having my drink.
what's your name?
Let me get his name. See if he wants to tell it to you.
I persuade him to tell.
How are you going to persuade him to tell your name?
I don't know.
Una, in this series of events that have just occurred, did you have a single plan of what to do from this point onwards?
Sorry, I don't have custody of the brain cell today.
Yeah, that's true.
Help. We're all dead. Okay, we're all good.
I'm trying not to be chaotic. I honestly am.
I go, you're not being chaotic. There's a man tied up here. We don't really know why.
I mean, we could just kill him.
Because he started a fight. I was trying to be nice.
Just trying to be nice, just walking up on people.
Yeah, you just stared at a man, walked up and went, hi. He went, fuck off. And you went, no.
Right.
Nearly maybe spit my drink all over my fucking.
He tells you my name's Horo.
Hello.
Horo.
Oh,
H-O-R-O if you need the spelling.
H-O-R-O, Horo.
I keep doing the Japanese RL sound. I'm so sorry.
Alright, but you don't know if he's lying.
It's
Okay.
like kick.
Oh.
Because that's what inside is for.
I want to search his pockets.
Yep. You find a comm link in there.
11.
You can't tell if he's lying or not.
Go.
Any
Hello?
ID or wallet or anything?
Yeah, a couple of credits, maybe like 15. Yeah, you find comlink and then you find a data pad that appears to be locked.
I use his thumb to unlock the datapad.
It's not thumb based. It's not fingerprint based.
Face ID.
You have to remember that Star Wars relies on 1970s technology. So this datapad has a key code.
What's the code, brother?
Doesn't say anything.
Can I try and hack it? Is that a thing I can do? Because I'm
Possibly if you have like a slicing kit or something like that.
should do. Yeah, that's
I mean, we have the electronics, man.
Yeah, we have the electronics.
He still doesn't tell you the code.
Okay, I
let me try and open this thing.
I look at Una and I go, right, so again, don't really know what to do from here.
You think I know?
Yes!
I grow tired of this man and I draw my lightsaber and turn it on.
His eyes go wide.
okay.
Your lightsaber is red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
His eyes, like, this is the first time you've seen him quite possibly actually nervous.
I go, I'm honestly just tempted to let him get on and we can do what I was going to do for us. Because I don't want this interaction to keep going.
I reckon we forever sleep this man.
There's a doctor there, we can throw him in it.
Something interesting though. He was being suspicious. don't know
Or,
why.
or, hastened fact, he was just a guy you've just interrogated for no reason.
Yeah.
It's at this point
not
he
the
looks
fun.
away and is like, he looks towards Bashi with the lightsaber and is like, there's no need for violence. I'm just here doing my thing. I have stuff I need to do.
So wait, you shot our friend.
I just
You're
look
not,
at him quizzically.
you're not innocent in
Code?
this party.
I
Code?
can't give you the code.
Can I?
Oh, I'd
Sorry.
edge the lightsaber closer to him.
Stop bending a finger.
Like
back.
his like he like moves his neck back, trying to get as far away from the blade as possible.
While this is happening, can I start slowly bending a finger back?
Roll an intimidation for me.
Hey,
Roll
I'm out.
intimidation.
Who? Who's rolling intimidation?
Both you and Bashi. Right.
Four.
Bashi,
Wanna
you-
go back to the pub?
Bashi, you can roll with
Yeah, let's
advantage.
go.
19.
yeah.
Yeah,
19.
just going back to the pub.
That's what we're not having.
I don't need advantage.
Is it a natty 20?
20.
Oh, yes.
God.
Yeah, because I'm getting slightly bored. I'm kind of like, ooh, how far can this finger go?
Oh, for God's sake.
Jesus, you guys are sadistic. Like,
I'm not. I was
Actual sadists.
I had an actual plan here, and this fucker went off and.
I'm not convinced
man.
any of you had a plan.
I had a
It makes
plan.
people talk. What can I say?
What? Okay, convinced that Una is actually a Sith Lord in disguise.
You must not know my secret. Shush.
So
I'm so sorry. I'm just pure chaos. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
it's at this point he goes, wait.
What?
Right. This isn't in response to you, Nomi. This is in response to the lightsaber at his neck.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Where are we going then?
Lightsaber in his face.
Right.
I can go until I hear a click.
I will give you the code, but I need to do some explaining first.
I'm pretty well relaxed for the most part, unless there's pictures on here that there really shouldn't be. You're probably fine.
Are you an Nazi boy?
My employers had gotten word that something had gone down on Nar Shaddaa, and they had fled someone had fled the system afterwards in a stolen ship, and all along this hyperspace lane we were activated to try and find who the fuck had done this, because we'd heard it was an Imperial garrison that got hit.
So why do you care? Surely you
'Cause-
you like them? You like the Imperial boys?
He just shakes his head.
Then why are you looking?
Hmm?
Then why are you looking? Why do you care?
Because they're people of interest to us.
In
Or what?
sense?
And so we were told to seek you, find you, report your
You?
location.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Who? Wait.
It's not us, mate.
No, as in like, no. We. He specifically says we. We were told to try and find you and report on your location to see if you could be of any use to us.
Okay. So
And what makes you think we done it?
From the information we had, stolen Lambda shuttle, you arrived on one.
no, I just imagine he just shows us his hands and feet.
And you don't take kindly to people prying.
Oh, we are checking all the boxes, to be honest.
yeah,
Not helping ourselves there.
we've got the check. We've hit the checklist.
If you open the data pad with code 5792, up pops pictures of all of your faces.
Ah, shit.
ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah, there's like
There are pictures on here that there shouldn't be.
Ah, are they like paparazzi photos? Are they
They're-
actually like.
So they're not mugshots. They're more akin to paparazzi photos, and they've got any information about you guys like down the sides vertically.
Yeah. Oh, why are all the photos unflattering angles?
That's not the takeaway you should be having here.
You know
Why did they
that
not get my good side?
you know that all of these angles are from like quite high up.
They're space
they-
demons.
Are they from CCTV cameras?
I was going to say, is there CCTV cameras anywhere?
Possibly cameras. You
Think
specifically, Mavic, recognize yours from when you were in the tower trying to get cameras
That's what I
on the
was worried
CCTV
about.
cameras in the apartment complex.
That's what I was worried about. One of the cameras has definitely caught us. Okay. Right.
told you.
I couldn't deactivate them. I had to reactivate them at some point. Okay.
Well, here's the meme. Who's looking for us then?
Yeah, so who's looking for us?
Enemies of the Empire.
Enemies. of the
There's
Empire.
many of those.
Quite a few. Just might have to
Don't let the red
narrate
lightsaber fool you. Just tell me.
The New Republic, or what we hope to be.
Oh.
No. You're a funny boy, and I push the lightsaber closer toward him.
He backs away again. So we're the rebels. We're a rebel. We're an alliance.
Trying to stop the Empire.
You're telling me? He's a madman. This man right here.
He's a madman.
He's a
Okay,
madman.
okay, hold on. Everyone chill.
We have use of your skills, and you'll be paid handsomely.
Now that is the language I like to hear. Disengage your lightsaber. Let's find out what he wants, because clearly that one, they know who we are. Two, they know how to find us. And three, somebody knows how to get our attention. What looks at Una?
I swing it around and point it at Mavic.
What did I do wrong?
And then I turn it off.
Oh.
he
Got my eye
breathed
on you, boy.
the biggest sigh of relief you've ever heard someone breathe.
Right. If we untie you, you're going to help us, yes? Or we're helping you, regardless.
I have jobs, yeah.
How do they pay?
Credits.
How well do they pay?
Handsomely, as I said earlier.
I get that vibro dagger out that I took from it. Start cutting off. Because...
You cut through. You cut through Bashi's belt.
No more belt for
and he
you.
like rubs his wrists.
The lightsaber comes back on.
I'll buy you a new belt.
It's like you're paying for that.
Buy you a new belt, no problem.
That was an important belt, boy.
And I'll give him back his vibro dagger.
He puts it back in the holster down. He holds out his hand for his blaster back from Una as well.
Yeah.
He takes that and puts it back in a holster on his hip.
Right.
Right, sort of dusts himself off. Right. So, what actually happened there, guys?
I'd still like to know.
What happened
I
on
have
Nar
no
Shaddaa?
idea.
It got a bit handy.
Speak for yourself.
You're the one that chopped it off.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's that earlier.
No, it was the guy in the apartment who we handed.
Yeah. You
Yes, no, it was the guy.
and then you defenestrated him.
Yeah, we did, and then we threw him out the window. Yeah, we were looking for a guy. And he had some information we wanted, and unfortunately for him, his weakness was not being thrown out a window.
Yeah, it turns out people
This was
don't be
like-
surviving without limbs pretty strong.
we needed information from a keypad, the info pad that he had.
And what about the garrison? I heard the entire thing collapsed.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
not
that.
us. We were running away from that.
Oh yeah, that wasn't us. Our fault.
God damn, they never told me
Sorry.
anything.
Mostly not our fault.
Well, what were you doing there?
Trying to get info.
Trying to get more info. Shit hit the fan, and
We
it
pretended to be prisoners.
didn't go well.
Oh.
Well, hopefully you can prove yourself a little bit more. Right.
Wait, shit. We're missing a gonk. Where's the gonk? Where did we leave him? Is he still in the bar?
Don't know.
Where'd he
He's
go?
not. He's not here.
I didn't pick him up. But did you pick her up?
Oh, where? Oh no!
They took his left legs off and left him in the ship.
Oh, then he's gone for scrap then.
Oh no!
Where's the
No.
Lord?
Oh god.
You know what? At least we haven't lost the tall one. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been stood there menacingly.
Wait.
We're like, oh hi.
I lost the tall one. Wait, dramatic turn.
He's not generally the most conversational of robots, is he?
He's
No.
there. as the bodyguard.
No.
He's the intimidation. He's
I
the
shouldn't have done that. I
intimidation.
clicked my neck. Ah.
Inflict self-damage.
Yeah. Take a D4.
No, just in this
No,
interrogation.
don't actually take a D4.
No. We have just this tall guy we've all clearly
Oh,
forgotten
it was one
about.
damage anyway. So
Yeah, 1 damage is what you do when you crick your neck.
We've gone, oh yeah, you're here. I forgot.
But yeah, he says, I'll be on my way for the moment, but this afternoon I'll find you and see what we can get lined up for you.
Again,
You
sorry
shoot me in the
about
hip
this.
next time when I'm trying to be friendly.
You made a move. I warned you.
To be comfy. I moved away from you.
Una,
You
I
don't
agree
like
with him
right
on this
across
one.
my legs.
Una, I agree with him.
Oh,
You made a move.
Hang on,
I told you
Why is
don't
it-
move and you moved.
Why is it the NPCs get more are more reasonable than Nomi?
That's not
Because because I'm a fucking idiot and a walking hazard.
Great.
And with that, he turns away and walks out the alleyway, like very much like
Yeah.
rubbing his hands and like still feeling the after effects of the sleep and the shocks and the tasers. Right.
Hey, at least he knows we're hardcore about it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what?
Ah.
I was just gonna say if he hit before he had a point.
Never mind.
I was just gonna say he reports the rebel lights. Yeah, I found them. Yeah, no shit, they're hardcore. No shit.
He goes back on the line to the communication, the comm device, and he's like, "Yeah, I found them. They're a bunch of fucking murder hobos."
They're a bunch of you want to work with these guys? They're psychopaths.
Yeah. But yeah, the Rebel Alliance have
Okay.
made contact with you.
Cool. Right. Well,
Right, it's sort of mid morning at the moment, sort of like maybe equivalent to 9-10 a.m.
I go, right, let's lay low. I look at Una. This time,
Promises.
someone babysit Una, yeah?
Hey.
not me.
It's like dibs, not me.
Everyone else goes, no, I'm out. Cool, droid.
Yeah, you're now being babysat by RV64, I think his name is.
I'll be 64. Big...
I'm just expecting to be just every time I go walk, I was like, hey, just pick up, and I'm just suspended.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
going to be put in air jail.
Yep.
Let's lay low this time and wait till we hear back. Because if he's paying handsomely, as we do need a ship, we probably should stick around for
If
that.
you need a ship, then we can find a toilet.
There's a shit. A shit.
Right. Canonically, shit is actually a word in the Star Wars language.
Mhm.
In Andor, one of the sergeants of the corporate security, when things go wrong, says shit. So it's actually in stars. You're allowed to say it.
Sweet.
Yeah, we don't need a shit. I need a ship. We need a ship.
But yeah. What you do know is that recently there was a very, very large robbery on a planet called Aldani. Where basically around about 800 million credits was stolen. I think that was around the right number. I might have to come back to that. So it was attributed to the Rebel Alliance, and they're kind of swimming in bank right now. So they're looking to hire people. Might be why they're coming to you. But you've got the rest of the morning and a little bit of the afternoon. What do you guys want to do?
Maybe let's not head back to that bar because I think we're already in trouble. We're not bad, but let's let the air chill a little bit.
Yeah,
And add that to the list of Supermass characters.
Places you're not allowed to go into again.
Yeah.
Okay,
S4, and then top of the list, Gust Whirlwind. Oh, I missed you.
I've got to turn down Super. Ow.
Considering you're not allowed back to the entire planet of Nashadar. Now this cantina on Old Mantel.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got to wait for the heat to die down.
Let's wait for the heat to die down.
Yeah, only for the Empire. Shadana's probably don't care.
The Huts might. You did kill one of their guys.
We did.
Yeah, fuck the Huts.
They kind of control that planet.
Prove it was us.
Prove it was. Let's not wait for them to prove it was us. That's the idea.
So there is the question of a replacement belt.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I need to buy for Babashi.
And then ship shopping.
Yes. Ship.
Yes.
Stay here forever.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
I mean, I give us a week tops here.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you fuck everyone off here as well.
Yeah, before Una decides to have a friendly chat with someone else.
It kills to be nice.
Nice.
No, you kill.
You
instead of
tased
being
the
nice.
man.
Well, I said it kills to be nice.
What is our lad one?
Your lad Sen.
I forget his name. Yeah.
He's not here.
What?
You noticed that most of the way through your journey back to sort of the city centre, he wasn't with you anymore.
The lad, sorry?
I'd actually find him and kill him.
I've forgotten about the lad. What lad?
The Duros, the guy who gave you the first job.
Oh, yes.
And Chorus.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
you've
fucked off,
noticed
didn't
he's not here anymore.
Great. Okay. Enjoy. That's gonna be. Did he come here with us?
He did come here with you.
And he fucked off.
Yes. Did you guys ever find out who he was working for?
No.
No, because
No.
I asked and he never replied, the fat bastard.
Okay.
He never told me.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, we never found out. We just sort of went along with it. At least we now know that the Alliance knows who we are.
Yeah, you're on their radar.
It's just not the worst thing / best to be around on, I guess. Depending on your viewpoint.
Could be worse.
Could be worse radars, yeah.
Right. They're not exactly a criminal enterprise.
No. But
They're just an insurgent force.
yeah.
You've made contact with the Viet Cong.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah, get the bungee sticks out.
Let's dig, boys. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's find a place to buy your belt. Look at ship shopping, and then we should probably find out what our guy wants later on.
Yeah. He did say he'd find you, So
Yeah, well, he's going to find us, so we can probably find a quieter or different bar
Mhm.
to hang out in. We're
So,
not very good luck.
you are in the town centre, or the city centre. So you wander for like maybe 5 minutes before you find something akin to a general goods store.
Cool.
And inside there's various garments, general like homeware supplies, and yeah, a couple of belts, maybe one that might fit the description that Bashi's previous one fitted.
I turn to Bashi and I go, Bashi, if you'd like to pick up a belt, I will pay for it.
What style are you looking for?
A dark grey, black leather belt.
Yeah, let me have a look. Yes, there's one that actually fits that description almost perfectly. It's quite thick. It's sort of like maybe that thick, right? And there's a couple of like almost like bandolier holes in it where you could put like a comm link or something like that, and then a pouch near the sort of like where your belt would be, basically, just onto to the left.
Yeah. I take it to the man and the two of them like that. How much is it?
You do see there is a price tag hanging from it.
I just stopped. Continue asking, man. How much is this?
35 credits.
Do you know what? It's so nice. I'll pay you double, and then I look at Maverick.
I hate you.
I knew this was going to happen.
I hate you.
He holds his hand out expectantly.
Oh, fuck it. You know what? Yeah, it was my fault. 65.
He said double.
95.
Times 2 is 70.
Times 2 is.
Oh, 70. 70.
Thank you for your business, gentlemen. Enjoy your day.
Oh, very well.
You just hit me mutter under my breath.
When you put the belt on, it might need a couple of extra belt holes, but other than that, yeah.
It's fine. That's what vibro daggers are for.
Mm-hmm.
Muttering under my breath.
You're the one that broke his belt.
Yeah, it's my fault.
You said that I just cut through the things that are tying him up, and yeah, that was his belt.
Rather than just I'll do it because he was friendly.
He wanted to look cool and use the knife to get rid of.
It's entirely justified why he's doing this, but I'm gonna be beat off about it.
But yeah, you've now got yourself a new belt for up market value.
Double.
I just doubled the value of the belt.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
He's now quickly writing like 70 credits on the rest of the belts in there now.
Remind me not to get a belt from here.
Remind you to get a belt from here, you said?
No, don't you get involved.
But yes. So, other than that, ships.
Yes. Go look around.
Ships ahoy.
Ahoy, indeed.
Yes. Oh, I did misspell the name of the city, damn it. I found the tab I had. It's WORL.
Right. No, I wanted to random line. Go away.
Okay. Let's see if we can find something interesting for you guys. So, what sort of size ship are you looking for? One that can fit you comfortably for like a week or so before you start going stir crazy?
Yeah, something that will, keep us staying for a little while until
5 people for a week. You're probably looking at maybe a medium-sized ship, small, medium.
I was going to say something not too small, not too big, but
Yeah, we had a
just right,
robot
Goldilocks
with us,
ship, just right.
yeah. Yeah.
Not too hard, not too
We
soft.
want to be able
Yeah,
to do some smuggling.
So something like a small freighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want something too big.
Yeah.
We'll all go stir crazy and want to kill each other.
Oh, that's not bad actually.
I know, big's fine. The further away I get, the better.
I might be sending a picture into you at the moment. In a moment. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, if you can search up, because I can't send it on here, YV929 freighter.
99.
YV929.
Oh, yes. That
Yes,
ship.
yes, that ship. Oh, there's a map for it too.
Yeah, there is a floor plan, so I can make battle maps and everything if you get boarded.
Hell yeah.
So it's a light freighter. It's about 22 meters long. And it basically, it's a mass-produced freighter, so they're generally quite cheap. And you can get them. How much? What's your guys' total credit number at this point? Now? What you got? What have you guys got?
Well, minus 70.
2095.
So 2K,
2278.
2.2.
2.8.
So you're looking at about 7 at the moment. S4, what you got?
Honestly, I haven't sorted out this sheet much because I keep forgetting to sort out nothing. I don't know why that's done that.
Probably have
You should probably have around about 2.1, 2.2K. So I'll chuck you down for 2.2 because that's kind of the average of what we've got. So you're at 9.2, and if we add on RVs as well,
which will probably have the same.
Which you'll probably have around about 2,000 as well. So you're probably hovering around about 11, 12,000 credits as a group right now.
Yeah.
You can generally find these freighters used for about 18,000.
So we just find a used one, agreed to meet up with him from like Blaze Bluke Marketplace, and then kill him?
Yeah.
Get him,
sure.
Take the ship, run. God, we are the baddies.
Right.
Were you ever unsure?
No.
So, there's a couple of ways you could probably find one of these on World. Used ship lots. If you're looking for something that's in decent condition but used, obviously. Scrapyards if you wanted a fixer-upper. Might be a bit cheaper, but it might not be airtight.
Yeah.
Or just a general ship dealer, which will probably be more expensive, but it'll most likely be in good condition. Right.
What are we fancying? Because do we want to go for a fixer-upper, or do we want one that will sort of head straight off?
How good are your repairing skills?
Mine.
You ever done ships? You ever taken a fat ship and fixed it?
Can I do Can I do a law check for that? No, cock to that one.
Like when your nan has to look her own name up in a phone book or something like. Well, you should know if you've done this before.
Hundreds of droids. That's 15. Sorry.
You have taken many bits off of ships.
Ah,
right.
Yeah, that makes
You've taken like navigation panels. You've taken hyperdrive computers, anything that could be stripped off of a ship, you've probably taken it off at some point to sell. It can't be that hard to just put it back on.
Yeah, I can take it off.
Putting it on can't be that much harder.
Yeah, you just got to
do what you did in reverse, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So
I can fix the droid.
You're pretty confident that you could probably put a ship back together, given enough time, of course.
Yeah, give me a while. I'll have a go.
Well, I would not like to die here of old age, so.
Hey, look, I'm not that slow. Right? RV's all right.
Debatable.
But he's functioning.
To be fair, RV is the muscle that when something wouldn't like come off nicely, he was there to make sure it came off.
Yeah, RV was the one that helped me pull it off. RV can aggressively pull it back on, I'm sure.
But yeah, you reckon you could probably put a ship back together, maybe in a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on its condition, if it's just like a Hulk, might take a little bit longer to source parts, but...
Yeah. Found the store. Where? Found it.
There. The store. Shopping. Where? Shopping mall. No.
Well, there's Imperial rations here. Why are there Imperial rations at the ship store? I'm not at the ship store.
I'm buying soup. Why are you buying?
Yes. But yeah, so...
Why are you buying soup at the clothes store?
Fuck you. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I go. I'm a little bit rusty on it, but I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can repair one. I haven't done it in a long time, but again, mostly the taking off part.
Yeah, he mostly puts ships into disrepair.
Very good at disrepair.
So you don't do a lot
good.
of taking things off.
What is that? What's that implying?
Right.
They're not taking off because I'm taking their engine.
There's, I would say, obviously, there's the two ship dealers that you know about. One that's quite high end, and the other one's your every working man, like everyday guy. Stores, just sort of ship store, and obviously there's the plethora of junkyards the north of the city that you could have a look through to try and find one of these ships.
Is there one that has like a New Yorker's accent?
Hey,
that
buddy,
guy.
Like,
hey, I got a ship for you.
Yeah, he's like of Italian descent, surely. That's your everyday working man's ship store right there.
What I was thinking when you said that, I was like, that's that guy.
He is the slicked hair, right?
Danny DeVito, yeah.
Suit that's about as old as he is. Danny
DeVito
slaps the side, like slaps the entrance hatch of the ship, saying, "This can fit so much stuff in it."
A bit of sawdust comes out.
Right, slaps it, and engine falls off.
It's a beta.
Don't worry, we'll get that fixed. Don't you worry about it.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, where are you going?
I think we tried the sleaze bag.
That's the sleaze bag.
That's what I'm referring to.
You know what? It's gonna be called Sleazy Joe's Dealers.
Yes, love it.
I don't even care that it doesn't make sense. It's Sleazy Joe now.
In Star Wars, why does Sleazy Joe look?
In fact, no. Star Wars have the name. It's Sleazy Jacks.
Oh, hell yeah.
JAX.
JAX.
Right. You make your way across the city to it's sort of in the more, it's not like an industrial area, but it's certainly like you see warehouses and open areas for various things, and one of these open areas looks to have quite a number of ships in them.
Boy, fits so many ships.
Yeah. There's probably around about 40 or 50 ships of varying states and types. All the way up to sort of like a Gazanti freighter.
Okay.
Bless you.
Yes.
Okay.
If you need to know how big one of those is, they're about the same size as a 747.
Okay. A decent size.
All the way down to like a personal transport craft, like a disarmed snub fighter, basically.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's look around them.
Yeah, it's a
Let's find the man.
big fenced-off area, right? And there's a sort of, it's not like a gatehouse, but it's like a gate with a guy in a booth, basically. And he sees you coming, and immediately comes out the gate, and it's basically what you'd expect. This guy's he's in like more worked. He's in more like worked overalls rather than like a suit trying to sell you a car.
I'm just picturing the scrapyard guy from fucking Futurama.
No, not quite that bad. That'd be if you went to one of the junkyards.
Yeah.
And he comes and says, gentlemen, what can I do for you guys today?
We're looking for a ship.
Ship? What kind of ship? We got a lot of ships. We got every ship you could need, just let me know.
A YV929.
929. I think we might have one of those. Let me go check the records quick. I'll be back with you. Don't go anywhere. He goes back in the booth for a moment, checks his hollow like pad. And after like 2 minutes of searching, lot number 319. Follow me, you guys. Right this way. I'll let you know all about this thing. We've had it like maybe about 2 months, so it's in good nick. It's not been sitting too long. It continues the spiel as he leads you over.
Yeah, it's good condition.
I speak to him on the way, like as we're walking across, being like, "What's like the service history like?
Service history, like
owners does it have?
3 owners. They've all kept it in good nick. They've come in for services every single time. We'll go in service history once we get back and you've had a look around yourself. But I can tell you she's had new converters put in, engine remapping.
Oh gosh, she's going for the lot then.
And she had like a problem with her landing gear a while back, but that's all fixed now. No. So no worries there. She's actually in pretty damn good condition.
Nice.
And he leads you over to it, and you can see that this is he didn't mention any of this, right? But you can see just like on the engine cowl,
like very big racial slurs. Like,
you can see that the cockpit glass is kind of fogged, and the and the engine cowling, just where it sort of attaches to the hull, you can see the startings of some rust.
No.
It's like, don't worry about that. We've got like some rusties.
All right, Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, no, we've got some like we can get rid of that rust before it goes. It's just been sat here a couple of months. It might have developed that while it was here. Right, and he brings out a cylindrical device, slots it into the panel on the entrance hatch, and opens up the inside for you to have a look around inside. Take your time, look over everything, make sure you like it. Obviously, if you don't like it, we can find something else for you.
Let's have a look around then.
You go up the hatch. It's sort of like a 30-degree incline, so it's quite like steep. And inside it's quite dark. The lights obviously haven't been turned on in a while. There's I'll just get that for you. And he rushes up past you on the ramp and then flicks a button, and the slight whirring as the generator comes online and the lights flicker to life.
How's that look? What's the inside?
It's not necessarily clean, but there's no like panels hanging off or like glaring issues that you can see from like the actual bay area of the ship. Yeah, just it's a bit dusty, it's a bit grimy. main thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to go down to the second, like the lower deck, and check out all the bedrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the floor plan of this thing up. I mean, there was a floor plan.
Yes. On Reddit.
Le Reddit. Lovely Reddit.
I love Reddit, man.
I have the same one open.
I think it's the one I saw. Oh, there's many for different.
Yeah, there's
suppose you would actually
different
think that you would
perspectives
come
and
in from the
everything.
bottom.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. You are on the lower level right now.
People's bedrooms. Whatnot. Lavatories.
One.
Oh yeah, I see it.
They've got one of those funky chessboards in here.
Yeah, hollow chess. There's actually a proper
hell
name
yeah.
for it, and I can't remember what it is. You do notice that this one, usually they would have a couple of turbo lasers and some turbo ion cannons.
Mm.
They appear to be missing on this model.
Yeah. I think it's me.
Go over to the guy, and I'm like, "So, buddy, where are the guns apart from right here?" And like, pat him on his arm.
Those guns.
You're trying to riz the salesman. So this model, there was like there were 3 models of these that when they were made. They're like 15 years old now. They're getting towards the end of their production line. This is one of the earlier models before they fitted the turbo lasers. So she's more of a classic type, retro style. She can have those modifications put on. They're not too difficult to do. They did come with the mounting points for them. It was just the early runs. They couldn't get the parts sourced in time. So although still does have guns, she's got 3 dual blaster cannons in various places. There's a basically a chin gun right underneath the cockpit.
Nice.
1 dorsal gun on top and 1 dorsal on bottom. So 3 twins.
Nice.
Where's this bloody floor plan? I'm looking for it.
Do you want the link?
Yeah, please.
I have put a link in my site. The one I'm seeing, anyway.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh yeah.
That is the one. Joining that Reddit.
Yeah, no. Star Wars Reddits are fantastic.
Mm.
Unless you do go to ones where they're discussing stuff and
Yeah. Boy, don't let the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great unless there's people there and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, he continues the tour around, showing you where those specific guns are, and where the control points for them are. The chin gun is controlled from the cockpit in the co-pilot's position. And then there are 2 gunner's seat positions, 1 below the top dorsal gun and 1 above the bottom dorsal gun.
Mm.
And then he takes you to like the cargo bay area where like the main, obviously hauling, it's a freighter. And yeah, it's decently sized. You could probably fit a good number of a good bit of cargo on here for all of your hauling needs. So you guys like out of town, yeah, looking to haul some cargo places. You need protection for it, or you would go for an armed freighter. I think this is honestly one of the best picks for it.
Yeah. What's the sticker on this bad boy?
So for this particular model, it's the early model. It's missing some of the amenities of the later ones, so we're letting it go for a little bit lower because of that. We're looking at maybe 19,000-20,000 credits.
You could do cheaper than that. Go on, buddy.
You understand I get the commission-based work off this, so any money I make on it, it's money in my pocket as well, so...
So how about we do an under the table? You knock a big chunk off, and a deal.
Sophie's just said we
off.
do it under the table, and she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking
The fuck
about?
you say to me?"
And we pay the commission.
Best I can let it go for is 18.
You could do better than that.
I can't go lower than that. It came in for 15. We've got to make some profit on it. The guy did like a part exchange for a larger ship. He was expanding his business. It's done hauling. It's only got it's basically motorway miles. It's hyperlane miles.
You've got to make a profit on it. I'm gonna use an ability.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have Charmer.
Yeah.
When I've been talking to someone for over a minute,
He has.
I may make a persuasion check contested by the wisdoms, the creature's insight.
Yeah.
Check. If I succeed, he's charmed.
Is this a roll?
Yes.
Please. Potent aptitude, you can get a D4.
D4 extra. That's nice.
Yes.
I have +7 already as well.
I have a D4.
Oh yeah. We're gonna persuade this man that he will take 10,000 credits for the ship, and then we pay him extra.
Oh hell yeah! This is a really good map as well.
We want the ship. I'm giving you the.
So we pay him 10 for the ship, and then 2 in commission. Because even at 10% commission, at 20 grand, probably what he's making anyway.
Probably what he's making.
I've unfortunately lost the ability to see my mouse cursor.
Oh no!
This is the problem.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You might want to fix that.
I love
Who needs mouse cursor? Just remember where it is.
Yeah,
It's literally missing. Nomi can avow for it.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, we've gone from the stream. Love
not.
it.
No, I know because I had to check stuff. There we go. We should be back on stream now.
Yeah, we're back up.
My mouse cursor is back as well. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Can I also say after we do this? Should we have a quick break?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll do a quick break and then we'll get the last of this bit done. And I'm trying to end for about 11:30.
Cool. Good for me.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, go ahead. I have to roll his insight. Yes.
You're not gonna
Oh
fucking
god, what'd
believe
you
it.
get?
Is it another natty 20?
Yeah.
Man's done
you
like
can't really see.
3 rolls this evening and 2 of them have been natural 20s.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I rolled a D4. The 4's a 2 plus a 7 is 29 with a nat 20.
29.
My god.
I don't think this guy could beat that even with a natural 20. It is a natural 20 as well.
Oh my god.
Thank God I'm just a charismatic little guy.
To be fair, this guy's a salesman and so is he.
Yeah, to be fair.
It still doesn't match yours, but he did get a 26.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
persuade him. What did you say?
If we paid you asking price, what's your commission?
My commission would be about 1,500 off that.
Bosh, we paid 10 for the ship and we pay you 2.
I don't own the business, right? If I let it go for that low, I'm going to get fired. Right, you gotta, like, I'm trying to do you a solid. 18 is a really good price for this. You're not going to find it cheaper anywhere outside a junkyard, and even then, those ships are going to be clapped.
Okay.
I can go 17.5
How often does your boss come around?
every week.
We pay you 7 flat, and you say it was stolen.
Persuasion.
I already did. What do
Yeah,
you
but
mean?
this is new. This is a new idea.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
prove authenticity here because
Yeah, go on then. I need
This
to
die is
do
weighted. I'm calling it.
you
Fucking
saw that.
cheating.
What does that
Fucking
say?
cheating.
Come on, you can make it out from there.
That's a fucking 20, my guy.
Oh my fucking lord.
That's a fucking 20.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking nat 20.
He thinks
dice.
I know. He thinks about it for a moment. Alright. I can let this go for 15 and not a penny, like not a credit less.
Done.
Right.
Done, sure.
We'll take down payment now of 5k. If you need time to get the rest of the funds together,
Yes.
we'll hold on for it. Hold on for it to it for a week.
That's a good deal. Give him 5 now, and then when we get paid, give him the rest.
Oh shit! I heard that.
Did what?
Yeah, we all paid the man $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
Yeah. Everyone drop a 1,000 from their credit total.
1,000.
Right. Okay. We'll come over and do the paperwork. Who's going to be signing?
Me.
Yep.
Okay.
Your
Mouthpiece of the party.
Now, hang on. Are you signing under the same name under the same guy?
No, money.
No, this is a legal purchase.
Yeah, this is fine.
Right. So, yeah, he leads you over to, like, it's not like the booth by the gate, but there's like a larger office section area. You can tell that it's basically like a prefab that someone just dropped onto the lot. And he takes you inside and it's like, right, here's your service history you were asking about. There's everything we have on it. And then he starts writing out the paperwork. You can have a look through the service history if you like.
Yeah.
So the ship itself is 14 years old. It's one of the early runs of it. Base specs are basically a standard light drive, right? Hyperspace drive. 3 single blaster cannons. So someone's upgunned it at some point. And then on the repairs section, basically, of the service history, you can see it's had new capacitors, new stabilizer, engine overhaul, as well as a not a write-off, but it's been in a crash at one point, where part of the basically the dorsal gun was ripped off, and the hull was scraped at the bottom. But you can't, like, you had a look around the outside and you couldn't really tell any of that damage was there. And that's probably the point where it was upgunned. Because they were sourcing guns for it anyway. Why not do all of them? But other than that, it seems pretty clean.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Looks good.
Oh, it had at one point it had an oil leak, but that got fixed as well.
I'll put the old John Hancock on it.
Yep. Yeah, about 10 minutes later, he hands you a data pad with contract written out and a space for a signature. Does Bashi write his full name?
No, just that. Just bashing.
Fair enough. Yep, and then he holds his hand out ready for the credits.
Hold out your hand.
Hold out your hand.
Drunk.
Thank you very much for your business. We'll hold on to that for a week for you. If not, no refunds, I'm afraid.
We'll be back. Don't worry.
We'll be back.
And yeah,
Gonna make some money.
and we'll take a quick break there. Right, we are back in the saddle. So,
Saddle.
your deposit for your ship is paid. Right.
Nice.
It seems in pretty good working order. There's no glaring issues with it. There's a little bit of rust, but that's going to hopefully be fixed by the time you come pick it up. It's space worthy from what you know.
You look so
What? What happened?
He turned his camera off. Right.
Why?
I don't know. For a moment, he just went.
Oh.
Yeah, and then.
Why is everyone disappearing? No, stop disappearing.
Stop it.
Magic.
Yeah, we know what you do.
We know about your little trick.
It's nice.
All right.
Oh, what? I'm guessing soap came.
Yes. Man's turned into a Sith.
The minionest Sith ever.
Yeah.
Busy, mate.
Right. So, yes.
Yeah, I want to be busy.
Your deposit has been put down, and it's getting towards mid-afternoon now, so it's around about the time where the guy, I believe the name he gave you was Horro? Yes, Horro. Should be getting back to you. And you sort of you mill about for like 10 minutes after leaving the ship dealership, and as if by clockwork, Horro strolls up to your party. Hears that he's had other people keeping tabs on you since you noticed him. You're muted, Alex. We can't hear you.
Sorry. We didn't really notice him. His attention was drawn to us. Someone drew attention to him.
Yeah.
I wonder who.
I wonder who. Not naming
Who
names.
could that have been?
Saucy Barker.
Yeah. And yeah, he walks up to the party and is like, okay, I've had a chat with some of my contacts, and I've got a couple of things that might interest you. You'd be doing good around here, and it shouldn't draw too many eyes either.
Thank God, we need a break from that after our incident.
Right, I'll lay both out for you, and you can choose which one of them you want to do, or you can do both or neither, and we'll come back and we'll find something else. First thing I've got for you is a couple of the local governors are being bribed in order to track down our operation for the benefits of the Empire. And we'd appreciate if they were more upstanding members of society. So I think we're going to need someone to show them the error of their way.
I can make them considerably less upstanding, like
we don't
laying.
necessarily want to bring that heat on us. We want to just steer them on the right path. And secondly, you might need a ship for this one. There's some fleet exercises going on just on the other side of the moon, Quansi. That big yellow one up there. You can't. Is it yellow? I had the thing for this. Is it yellow? I don't know if it's actually yellow. It might not be yellow.
And it might have been yellow.
Yeah.
It was all yellow.
Go Old Mantel. Here we go. I don't know. I'm going to say it's yellow if I need to change it later. Change it later.
It was actually slightly orange.
It's actually fucking orange. It's like an orangey red.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's an orangey red. It's a junk moon. But yeah, it's that sort of like big orangey red one up there. On the other side of it, there's some fleet exercises going on, and it'd be a shame if they were interrupted. Maybe by some engine troubles or some sabotage.
Yeah.
Up to you. Which one do you feel comfortable you can do?
I think messing around some governance might be. Got a ship at the
Right.
still waiting on a down payment.
Stan's ship, I recommend the governor's one as well.
Just because we haven't got the funds for a ship yet.
How much are you paying us?
We're going to give you half now and half once you come back with proof of completion.
What's half?
Half is 1,700. No, I need to make it divisible. There are 5 of you, and that's not divisible. It kind of is.
Well, it doesn't need to be. We're going to be spending a lot of dollar on. How much extra we need for ship?
Round up if need be.
I will round up, and it will be 1,800 credits. It's half up front.
So 18 divided by 18.
1,800 divided by 5 is 200. No.
No.
It is 310 apiece. Something like that. A little bit more.
$360, but it's fine.
Cool. You are right.
So that would be how much individual?
360 credits apiece is up front, and then another 360 each once you've completed.
Cool. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's get that then. Then.
All right.
Extra money towards.
He gives you the name of 2 governors. All right. The first of them is Poro Minao. All right, so Porro.
Proo.
And then Minao is spelled Minnau.
Oh.
Nope, Super's gone. Rip internet. And then the second one is Nej Pelion.
N-E.
J. And then Pelion is how it's spelt. That sounds.
I've got a spelling, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I'll correct it as we go.
Yep. Right. Those are your names. Limited information we have on them is you'll find them at the governor's house. Quite often they have their general meetings there. As well as you'll find them in their own offices. And he uploads that location data to... Do you guys have a data pad?
I do. I think we should have one each.
Right, I've got one.
Right, he uploads that location data to your data pad. Hey, he's back.
Hey, he's back.
Discord decided to crash. That was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Fun times.
We love that.
All right. And then at their homes as well is another place, and he uploads those 2 locations to your data pad as well.
Oh, pad.
All right, I haven't written that yet, so that'll be a next session thing once we get to that. But I do have the location of the governor's house.
We're going to the house,
Oh.
persuading them
Mhm.
to be less evil.
Persuading them to stop taking bribes to hunt down rebel operatives.
Ah, I see. Hey, stop doing that.
I can't stay out in the open this long, so come back to well. He gives you a comm link. He says once you've sufficiently once you feel like you sufficiently completed the task, raise me on that and I'll come find you.
Who's most responsible with this comlink?
I would say not me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you weren't on that list. I'll give. How about Bashi? Bashi.
The responsible one.
Yeah.
Right, the person who threw the man's hands out of the window after him.
Responsibility comes in many forms.
I mean, hey, the guy was falling out of the skyscraper. He needed a hand.
Oh dear. But yeah, you have your task. You have your ability to find them within a decent degree. What do you guys do?
Let's choose one and go and find them.
So should we try and actually form an actual plan this time?
Yes, Una, we should form an actual plan this time.
I've already got the plan in my head.
Excellent. Wait, let's go find somewhere. Let's go find somewhere quiet and chat. Let's not discuss this.
Back to a cantina?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to a cantina.
I've
Not warm.
it's a terrible place to discuss a plan, but
Oh, where do you want to go then?
Well, we could go.
here is fine, right? We can at least see when people are listening. If you're in a cantina, the people are close by.
I mean, you could just find like a quiet area off the side of a street somewhere.
Say, yeah, just find like an alleyway or whatever. Somewhere quiet.
Walk and
Just
talk.
not in the
Or you
open.
could like try and rent a room
Across
somewhere.
the
You're going to
way.
be here for a while.
Yeah. Renting someone to stay while we
Well, if we get this done quickly, we can stay in the ship.
Yes, but currently we don't have anywhere. So good idea to probably find just a little place.
It's not nighttime yet. We've got time.
No,
If we smash this out today, we've got the money for the ship straight away. Then jobs are good. And
and
if we need to
Fine.
get a place, we can get one later. Fine.
up to you lot. I'm just saying maybe we should just not discuss this in the open. Okay. You also do need someone to think about staying for the night at some point anyway.
Yeah, it's getting towards like it's mid-afternoon now. It's sort of like 3 o'clock.
You probably should
time.
consider it at least at some point.
We've got like 8 hours. We can persuade 2 men in 8 hours.
You're doing okay. All right, fine. We're doing it before nightfall. Your plan, sure.
Speedrun strats.
Speedrun strat. Let's do this now. Fine.
Okay, so
Sure.
you're going to talk about your plan in just some secluded place, like just in an alleyway somewhere, yeah?
We'll just find an alleyway.
Yeah, we'll walk and talk. We'll be fine. At least we can see if people are following us then.
Yeah, absolutely. So
tell RB to
which
keep an eye out.
location would you like to try first is the question. Because obviously I assume you're going to walk towards the location on your plan-making journey.
Yeah.
So where would you
Yes,
like to go?
what
Would you like
again?
there? So that's each governor's personal office. The main governor's house is where they have their meetings, and then each governor's personal address, like their residence.
Turn up their house. All right, just fucking let us in. Should we go head to their office first?
It's daytime.
Okay.
It's probably a decent
Yeah,
chance of
Late
finding them there.
afternoon. Late afternoon, probably no meetings, but probably
Yeah.
still working.
Probably still working. Their houses are probably just going to be, probably a bad call. We'll head to their offices, have a polite conversation.
Yeah. You make your way even deeper towards the city centre. And this is the really, really built up area. Like the ground isn't just like dirt and dust anymore. It's actual like metallic paved road. This is the original section of the town that had the money poured into it. And yeah, their buildings rise high. There's a lot more like speeder traffic in this area. And you start to see dotted around are some security patrols.
What are they? Patrols?
They just seem like they're not Empire stormtroopers or army or anything like that. They have a distinct uniform. It's sort of like a dusty green with like a small insignia over the left chest, and like hard working boots, as well as blaster pistols and a stun baton on their hips.
Do we recognise the insignia?
You haven't seen it before.
Okay.
But you can imagine they're sort of like a centralized, almost police force.
How friendly do they look?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be overly aggressive towards anything. They're just sort of on a beat, basically.
So don't let Una near the gotcha.
This is going to be low-hanging fruit for the rest of the campaign, and I'm all here for it.
Oh,
It's
you mean...
fun.
No,
Let
it's
me
not
have some fun.
No.
Yes.
My biggest like now having to be like the parent of Una.
Yeah.
No.
I was not intending this character to be chaotic, but I am just like chaotic of a human being.
Yeah,
Every
no,
single character is always chaotic.
Yeah,
and
every character you've ever played has been chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to. I'm
How
just
many times will this one die?
Yeah.
How many times will this one die?
You can't be brought back with this one.
If Beth had had a nickel for every time they die, they had 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that happened twice.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I want to walk up to the police people. I want to find some that look sort of younger, a bit jokey.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit. Most of these seem to be in their mid to late 30s. But you see, young-ish. But you see a thing like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, fresh rookie of the force, along with another one in his mid-30s, who you imagine is probably training him up on the job.
So walk up to them.
Yeah.
They acknowledge you as you approach.
Hello, gents.
How are you doing, citizen?
Yeah, very good. I'm just looking for. I only just got here. I'm looking for the offices of like the delegates. You know, like Poro and that.
He's going to insight you.
What? For what? I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, you're not lying. But he is trying to discern body language because one, you've put on an accent. And two, it's a bit weird to ask just as you arrive to a planet to see the governors.
Do I have business?
It's a low one. Don't worry about it. He looks at you a little bit quizzically. He says, at this point, they'll probably be in their offices. It's still relatively early in the afternoon. If you go sort of like down this street for like another 5 minutes, and then you should see a large, almost two-tiered tower where it sort of like goes up and then juts in at one point and then continues going up slightly more thinly. Those are our civic officers, and you should find them in there.
Yeah, thank you very much, boys. You've been a great help, and I shake their hands.
Enjoy your day.
You too. Stay safe and all that, you know. Anyway.
Just leave. Just leave.
Yeah, we'll just sort of go behind behind him.
Right. You notice as the last person in the group walks past, they're sort of chatting to each other, and it's like a bit weird, but they don't make any more of it.
Fine.
Yeah, walk to the offices then.
Yeah.
We walk over.
It takes you about another 8 or 9 minutes in order to get to sort of like the base of the tower, and yeah, you see that the doors are. Well, yeah, the doors are open, and there's sort of like a reception directory in the inside.
Before we walk in, I check like my watch, see what time it is.
It's sort of like middling afternoon, getting towards late afternoon now. It's probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Lovely. Guys, just follow me. Don't be weird.
You're asking this party to not be weird.
Alright, we'll try, but no promises.
Okay.
I will
Ploddle in.
try not to open my mouth.
Yeah, Una. Best
Right.
behavior.
There are 3 receptionists on a sort of like a large, like very, very straight desk, along with like computer terminals, as well as a bank of lift that are directly opposite the doors on the other side of the room.
Who looks the ditziest?
Okay.
Who is the dumbass?
There's, well, of the 3, there is 1 human. Another one of them is another one of them is a Togruta, which is the same race as Ahsoka. And then the third one is what was his race name? Fuck, can't remember. I have it.
First one again, sorry?
The first one was human.
Human Ahsoka.
There it is. Rhodian. So think Greedo.
Yeah.
So you can see that the human is very engaged. Is currently talking to someone in sort of business-like attire. The Togruta is sort of typing away at their terminal, but the Rhodian is kind of just looking around, disengaged, not really interested in what they have to do.
Rhodian then fall over. How high is the reception desk?
It's probably about 4 foot off the ground.
We'll be fine.
So, like head level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see your ears over the desk.
I take my backpack off and I stand on it so I can see over the desk.
I don't know, it's Apple box.
Your backpack literally just a portable stepladder.
It's your soapbox.
Hello.
My soapbox is RV.
What can I help you with today, sir? She kind of says like. Whoops, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
She kind of says like disinterested. Oh, what can I help you with today, sir?
I'm here for a meeting with Poro and.
What was the other name I gave you?
Poro and Nej.
Nej, that was it. So. I'm sorry, do you know their last names?
Hold on, I do. Minu and Pelion.
Governor Pelion. He's in today. Governor Minot is out on business, I'm afraid. Yeah. Do you have an appointment? And she starts typing away at the terminal.
I want to use the ghost.
The ghost.
The ghosts.
So just give me a nod when, like, the list is open.
Yeah, it takes a couple of seconds for her to get like the list of his appointments. And you see that there is one for a what was it? Lay's Pavan in 25 minutes.
What's behind the Rhodian?
Just general wall decors. There's not really much back there.
Not like a painting, pictures?
Yeah.
frames?
Yeah, like a hollow painting.
I want to use the force to knock one off of the wall.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, it's not terrible. I'm using the dice again. Oh, okay.
We have an ad break, by the way.
Okay.
12.
12. I'll roll her perception on that one. It's going to be a little bit harder for her since your hands are way below the desk.
Mm-hmm.
She rolled shit. 7. So yeah, she doesn't notice, and as the frame of the hollow painting falls off, it sort of flickers for a moment when it hits the floor, and she turns around for a moment. It's like, oh, damn hooks, they're always going, and turns around to put it back up.
As she turns around, I want to, like, lean over.
Yeah, you can. I'm going to need you to roll me a general stealth, because there are still 2 receptionists to your right.
Okay. Where is... Oh, that's fine. I like that. Ooh,
Let's say, can I give him the inspiration dice that Alex
That's
is
way
gave
over
me?
by now. That was like over an hour ago.
Oh,
I was
fair
gonna say,
enough.
yeah. Mine's way over here.
I know, 21.
21's good, yeah.
And I just want to, like, backspace a few times on the name and type my name in.
That was way harder than it needed to be. Did you not just want to say your name was that?
That'd be easier,
Cause
right?
problems later.
No, because it
Ow.
gets rid of
Yeah.
your name off the system.
Yeah, we'll be in and out in a few minutes, hopefully.
Okay.
I type
It's
in,
the way you've said it.
what
It's
was
fine.
what was the Imperial?
Oh, God. The one you kept writing down on places.
Yeah, what was his name?
It was Typha, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hyphen? Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
something
Kuna
like that.
Typha.
I
Right.
put Typha.
Okay. And
And I
got her down all innocent like. And as she turns around, she doesn't. I'm going to see if she notices anything different, right? Because she did have a quick glance at his schedule before the painting fell.
those are not the letters you were looking for.
I need to stop rolling this die. It's either natural 20s or a 4.
Oh my god.
Weighted.
Broken dice. Burn it.
But yeah, that was a 4. She doesn't seem to notice anything different, and yeah, I've got an appointment for a
Typha?
Typha, yeah, in 25 minutes. You're a bit early.
Yeah.
On time is late.
Do you mind having a seat in our waiting area for the moment? He's engaged at the moment.
Well, congratulations to him. And he turns around, picks his backpack up. Look.
She looks at you quizzically as you walk away.
No, it's the funk and then just the
Yeah.
ears moving off the desk. Followed by another pair of ears.
You see that there is like a seating area over to the left-hand side of the room where you could wait to be called. The left-hand side of the room. Oh, I heard myself twice.
Sorry, I was getting your stream up here.
What was the original name?
Original
that was
name?
written?
The original name was Lay's Pavan.
I lean over to the people. Someone should probably make sure this guy doesn't turn up.
You don't know what he looks
That's
like.
gonna be awkward.
Don't know what it looks like, yeah.
but it's fine.
He's gonna get turned away at the door because he
Another
doesn't
amazing
he doesn't have an appointment because you changed the name on that.
Yeah, it's gonna get turned away. Fine.
You
It'll
know,
be
maybe
fine.
he has some sort of confirmation email or something.
Yeah.
Confirmation email? What?
I would assume so.
Why?
He must
What
have
sort
some
of common meeting
correspondence
do
to
you
say
know
he's
then?
got a meeting.
Yeah, some emails.
He's not just been like told, yeah, you got a meeting, mate. Be here.
Hmm.
Don't forget it.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Sort of 20 minutes pass uneventfully. All right, people coming in, going. A couple of delivery guys. The same Rhodian receptionist is just seeming less and less interested in doing her job. And it's at this point where a well-dressed Rhodian comes in and sees another Rhodian at the reception desk, walks over and says, "Hi, I'm here for a meeting with Governor Pellion."
Do we hear this?
You do hear this, yes.
I nudge the people. Somebody go and wind that man up.
What?
And I.
Someone go and wind that man up.
No, Una
Spill
might
some
kill
coffee on him or something.
None of
Spill
you
some
none of you
coffee.
have coffee. There's like a water station off by the elevator banks, turbolift banks.
Right. And we said Una if they promise they'll be on their best behaviour.
I'll dramatically trip onto them. It's fine.
If there's a knife in
Yeah.
the coffee, it's fine.
What?
Wow.
Wow, Bashy. What the fuck, man? Fine.
I'm gonna
Una, cause some trouble.
go grab a drink. So where is this like drinks thing?
It's by the elevator banks, so it's just to the left
Do I
of the
need to walk-
elevator banks. So it's basically you've got doorway. On the opposite side of that is the elevator banks. To the left of the doorway is the waiting room, like waiting area with some seats and trash magazines. On the right of the doorway is the reception desk, which is manned by 3 people, but there is space for 4.
So I have to walk past it to get to the water thing, and then back past where he is to then get to the seating area.
No,
look,
because you're at the waiting area already.
No, because I need to walk to get the drink.
Yeah.
Then I need to walk past, in order to get to the drink and back, I need to walk past the desks anyway.
Not really. Because
I'll try and make that look natural
No.
on the way
So
back.
the water station, like the water thing, is on the left-hand side of the elevator banks, which is also where the waiting room, waiting area, basically starts.
Ah, shit.
So you're relatively near. So you could probably get the water without being noticed at all, and then have an accident on the way.
I try and do it so not only do I throw it accidentally on them, I also accidentally throw it on the computer so the system goes sizzle.
No. We're not calling a short circuit of all.
You can't be heard.
Well, you
Shush.
just
You
disagree
can't
with-
unless you say
with
this out loud.
everybody
You're not in.
today.
You're not in
No.
Nomi's brain.
No.
Taught them well.
You know what? What happens happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab my
Just
drink.
disagree with everybody, mate.
We disagree, but I can't stop them.
Nope.
Rule of 2 is
Yeah.
in strong effect here.
I shall go grab.
Are
My
you
drink.
persuading them, Bashy?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Yeah, you grab they're small metal containers. Maybe you could fit like 200, 300 ml of water in it.
Okay. I will fill it to the brim.
Okay. Yeah, you're walking around with two-handed, and just
Just
really carefully.
Careful enough, and I'm gonna walk by them close enough for me to then trip and be like, "Ah!" Still everywhere.
that noise.
Make me a performance check.
Hell
Hell
fucking yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
probably should be higher than that, but fair
I
enough.
can't even give them a bonus for this because they're not nowhere near me.
No.
Are you? No, come on.
Look at
Come on.
This is getting ridiculous now.
Have they actually rolled on that 20?
My dice.
Have they fucking actually rolled on that 20?
This is my die now. I'm going to use it. It's rolled 3 natural 20s tonight.
No, it has not. He's only rolled 2 nat 20s.
Yeah, but they've been
It's still
important
not
ones
good.
both times.
I need this dice, man. I need this dice.
Yeah.
One of those 20s was a dirty
I also
20.
need this dice.
No. I usually roll so shit, and this dice is usually the worst for it. I don't know why I keep using it. It's the one time it's behaving.
I haven't rolled below a...
If-
I've rolled this 5 times now. I haven't rolled below a 10.
It's because it's
I
feasting off of
guarantee you-
Nomi's chaos.
17 right there.
So I can guarantee you it's not weighted because I usually roll like between 15 and
Because The
1.
universe just knows what we're doing. It's just
Yeah,
It's
the
just
universe
correct. And yes,
universe
Nomi, I
just
will
goes-
hydrate.
The universe just
That's
goes.
like that
shits and
fucking
giggles.
ages ago.
Mhm.
let's go.
I've been busy.
I was out of drink at that point, yes. Yeah. Very, very convincingly, you look like you're about to go up to see one of the receptionists to figure out what's going on. And as if it had actually happened, you trip over what's actually your own feet, but could have been anything.
That 20 is like actually just.
Yeah, the actual is you actually just trip over your own feet and stack into the guy.
It was supposed to be an act by that legitimately do trip.
You're like, beautiful.
And
I get it on the computer as well by actually accident.
so
Excellent.
the cup like sort of smacks into the guy, water goes over him, the receptionist, and drips down into the keyboard of the machine as well.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
It's just the keyboard, so it should be fine.
And both you and the Rhodian tumble to the floor.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be like, I am so sorry, sir. Are you okay? Oh my god, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
He starts,
fanning him,
he starts
like,
brushing. It's
"Oh."
like, get off of me. I can do this myself, thank you. And he starts like getting up and brushing himself. I'm gonna have to change this shirt. Like, I don't have time for this. All right. And he asks the receptionist, "Do you have a restroom or something I can use?" And she shakes her head. I'm sorry, we that's only on like the office floors. We don't have one down here.
Is there like a
Wow.
clothing shop nearby? Because I can give you some credits to buy some new clothing.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. I'll go. Okay,
Fine.
bye.
Don't just
God.
leave me alone. And he walks back out the door.
I'm sorry. How did
Does
that
anyone
work?
come to get me in this?
How
time?
did that work?
I'm surprised, honestly.
I go sit down with my head in my hands because I'm trying to not laugh.
I just turn and go, right, did you plan that or did you
Do it for
genuinely fuck
real?
that up? Yeah.
It started as a plan, and then I genuinely, like, my feet were just in the way.
Just stand
It
up and
was-
start bobbing over to the reception and just pat them on the head. Well done, young Padawan.
Yay, praise! I have been praised.
Yeah.
Right, their Sith training is coming
Praise
along
be
swiftly.
Unamogus.
Oh,
Right.
dear.
I take it it's this point you go back up to the receptionist.
Yeah, I'm like, any news? Anyone come
Um,
and get me any floor that I go to?
she
That's
taps.
getting on, you know.
so- Bloody keyboard's not working. Her keyboard stopped working.
Oh shit.
Una's affecting real life. No.
It's fine, don't worry.
No, it's not my
Just-
keyboard. All right? My keyboard is fine. It's her keyboard.
Just, where am I going? Tell me what floor. I can find it.
If you speak to my colleague here, she'll be able to direct you easily enough. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to try and get maintenance onto this.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just gonna hide in a corner out of pure shame at this point.
Oh my god, Una's gone.
Yeah.
With my head in my
Hold on,
hands,
the
hiding
expression is like-
tears now.
Excuse me, I think it's getting a bit late. Where am I going?
The the human is the one in the middle, so she's the one next to the other receptionist, the Rhodian. And she says, yep, give me 1 second. Taps in on the keyboard. Yes, I see you. Bashi, the name? Oh, no, sorry, no, it's not. It's Typha, isn't it? Because it's actually, yeah.
Yes.
Typha's the name, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I see your appointment. Yeah, so you will be in meeting room 203 on floor 17. If you need directions, you can just look at the floor maps of the each floor, which are just outside the turbo lift banks on each floor.
Lovely, thank you.
And then she goes back to what she was doing.
Off. Right, come on, quickly.
Let's go.
Pressing the button like.
You spam the button and you see it on floor 14 right now, and it's coming down to you. There's a stop in the middle, floor 13, where you can see it halts for like a 10-15 seconds, and then it quickly goes 12, 9, like 12, 10, down.
12, 9. Oh shit, the elevator's broken.
Yeah. And then as it gets to like floors 3, 2, 1, it slows down. And the doors quickly slide open, and another well-dressed man goes out. He's human. He leaves without saying a word. And yeah. Get into the turbo lift, and which floor are you going to?
I forgot immediately.
Yeah.
Floor 2?
The number, and I went,
203, 204 was the room.
Room 203 on floor 17.
Yeah.
203 on floor 7.
Conference room 203, floor 17. Yeah, you push the number for floor 17, and does everyone get in the elevator?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
I tell RV to take the stairs.
Maximum capacity. Take the stairs.
I just want to
When everyone's in, I press and hold the close
great
door button.
stairs.
And the doors very quickly slide shut in front of you, and you begin making your way up floor 17. And I think that's where we will end tonight.
Yes.
Hey.
Who knew? Let's go.
Just before the murder.
Just before the murder. We'll get back into it next. Battle map prepared for it as well.
Love it. Love it.
Alright, just in case things go south and security gets called.
Yeah, no, we're knowing our luck.
Yeah.
When did that happen? Well, let's go back 2.5 hours earlier.
I'm going to be on my full maps so that I am prepared for whatever shit you guys do. And they're not going to be like specific battle maps anymore. They're going to be generic, like this is a cantina. I'll use that as a cantina battle if you get into one there. This will be like a various places. I'll have it sorted.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You knew
you knew exactly what you were doing and you liked it.
I did. I honestly didn't.
Have you died back? Have you died back? Terrible catch.
Terrible.
Right. Who are we going to raid out to?